Yeah, crazy man talking the facts. 2019, Washington, D.C. We're hearing all this talk in the news about America and Iran and this fake conflict. I can assure you it's a fake conflict. This is a part of the depopulation United Nations Agenda 21 strategy. The reality is the Ayatollah in Iran is the ally of the United States and their NATO allies. So these are all allies playing a con against the people, pretending they're at odds. All they would like to do is instigate conflict and use that conflict to drag other nations in the conflict, which is their agenda. As long as there is chaos, there's money to be made. As long as there is chaos, there's power to be had. As long as there is chaos, there is always an advantage for these fascists to attain. Donald Trump will not be the president, period. People are sick of him. I'm sick of him. The life is sick of him. We're all sick of him. You're an idiot. You could have made America greater. Instead, you choose to be a Zionist shill. You have failed. That's number one. Number two, since those officers in Ukraine stabbed me and tried to murder me May 3rd, 2018, I've decided, fuck that shit. If there is no justice to attain, why even bother? The only justice I'll know is the one I'll take. I cannot trust that law enforcement of any kind serves my interests, serve the people's interests, serve citizens' interests. It seems all they serve is corporate interests. So why in the world should I hear and obey or heed any form of law enforcement? Number one, they're not authority. Period. They are not our authority. They only have or had the authority to enforce law, which they don't. They're nothing more than a fascist clique who have come together with their fascist slaves, those who aren't fascists, but are just too much of a coward to do anything about the problem. So they manipulate them. Like how in the world a cop stabbed me in broad daylight and tried to murder me, and all Judge Lewis, lawyers, state's attorney's office, public defenders try to do is cover it up. Fuck that shit. As far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna do what I want, when I want, how I want. I'm gonna kill who I want, where I want, and how I want. I don't give a fuck about peace. I'm tired of these worthless ass American niggas, cowards. And you have to understand the difference between the African American nigga and every other nigga that immigrate here. The African American nigga have a special type of cowardice. They will not fight for anything, not their own liberation, not for their family, not for their friends. They won't fight for nothing. The only thing I'm confident they will fight for is money. You throw some money up in there, they'll kill anybody for some money. They'll kill their mama, they'll kill their kids, they'll kill their wives, their husbands. They'll kill near of kin, they'll kill anybody for some money. That's the American nigga. But if you say to them, man, just like what Kanye West said, since the Emancipation Proclamation, blacks in America have not made any effort to liberate themselves from the oppression that they claim about. And what do they say to Kanye? Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Don't expose us for the frauds we are! I'm sick of that shit. So I don't give a fuck. This Iran-American conflict, season, ship at seas, it's all theater. It's all this acting. I want the war. I want conflict. I want to see motherfuckers die, man, woman, and child. And I want to do my part in murdering their ass, man, woman, and child. Period. I don't give a fuck. I'm sick and tired of this shit. You worthless ass niggas. The American populace, worthless ass shit. That's why the Zionists have in their Talmud, anyone other than them is human cattle. They're saying you're sheep. They're saying you're cow. They're saying you're goats. They're saying you're cattle. They just come by, shoot one, and the rest say, move over. Period. You are worthless. Under the Constitution of these United States, it is time for us to utilize our Second Amendment right to remove these worthless fucks from office. Remove these criminals. Period. Why aren't we doing that? Why aren't we utilizing our Second Amendment right? Why aren't we exercising our right to protect ourselves from those who we recognize as fascists? It's the Talmud that teaches that pedophilia is okay, as long as you ain't pedophiling them. It's the Talmud that teach that rape is okay, as long as they're raping everybody else. They can rape the cattle, they just can't rape each other. It is a Talmud that teach murder is acceptable. They can murder anybody else. It's not one of them, but they can murder anybody else. After all, according to them, we're nothing more than cattle that God made for their pleasure, like everything else. Worst part is, these fascist, psychotic criminals who embrace a religion they didn't understand and now promoting the religion as if they're Hebrew. This is Hebrew culture, Negro culture. This is Semite culture, Afro-Asiatic, Semite. Caucasian Asians can't be Semite. Caucasians can't be Semite. To be Semite is to be Afro-Asiatic. To be Hebrew is to be Negro. So I don't know. I do not know why these Khazarians are pretending to be Hebrew, why these Khazarians are pretending to be Semite, and all these stupid, incompetent, racist jackasses and stupid, incompetent fucks go around supporting them, because as far as they're concerned, if they don't, they won't get a paycheck. You're nothing more than worthless fucks, every goddamn one of you. As far as I'm concerned, fuck you all. I'm gonna take what I want. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna watch Jay-Z kids die. That's a fact. I'm gonna watch Donald Trump kids die. That's a fact. I'm gonna watch Joe Biden wither, you worthless shit, pedophile and fuck. I'm gonna watch Hillary Clinton go to jail or hell. I'm gonna watch Bill Clinton kill himself. Bill Clinton kill himself. Watch him commit suicide. He's gonna rather commit suicide in jail. All I give a fuck about is revenge. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I'm tired of you fucks. This is my republic. This is Lucifer's republic. Lucifer built this republic in order to teach us how to protect ourselves from being subjugated to the lie called holy authority. Period. Lucifer taught us liberty. Lucifer taught us how to stand up for liberty and reject the concept that the king is divine and whatever he says is right, so you must submit, and the king is a fucking lunatic, pedophile, and a fucking homosexual. Now, I don't have a damn thing against homosexuals. Why should I? This is 2019, and people are still promoting the false concept that somehow the Bible is history. The Bible is not history, was never history. It's never gonna be history. How can people support secession and say that they're patriotic when the American Revolution was fought in order to stop the secessionists, not help them? Why in the world would black people be Democrats? You stupid sons of bitches. You're black and you're a Democrat? Oh, I thought you were against the Confederate Party. I thought black people didn't want to be Confederates. Why in the world is black people a part of the Confederate Party? Then going down, criticizing the Republicans, talking about get these Confederate monuments off of government, off the government, off the congressional, off the governors. Oh, this bullshit. Get this monument off. Get the fuck out of here. These monuments, these Confederate monuments, are Democrat monuments. Let the Democrats take down their own damn monuments and stop playing this good guy, bad guy routine with the Republicans. There wasn't a switch. There is no switch. You know, the Democrat Confederates didn't automatically become, ethical. Okay? And the Union Republicans didn't all of a sudden become unethical. They're the same bunch of bigots that they've always been. Their agenda makes them change. Yahya Crazy Man talking the facts. 2019 in Washington, D.C. This war is a farce. Fuck that shit.